is one bubble within an infinite universe, and that infinite universe contains
Infinite
an infinite number of
bubbles.
other bubbles. Correct.
Other bubbles.
So now we have the beginning of the universe. It's pretty stable in terms of our understanding of things. But now we take quantum physics, which is the science of the small, and add it to Einstein's general relativity, the science of the large. And why would you do that? Because at the beginning of the universe, the large is small. So think about this. We have general relativity, which gives us black holes and all the rest of this. That applies to big macroscopic things. I'm good with that. No problem. Quantum physics refers to atomic things primarily, and molecules and how they behave. And the two don't talk to each other. It's like they're incompatible. And this is how you get string theorists. String theorists say, well, these are incompatible. Maybe there's a third theory above those two that combines them. When you start combining quantum physics, then the entire universe behaves in quantum ways. So you can create a state of the universe where it's what's called a false state. So what's a false state? Let's say you have a hill that goes down, but then the hill goes back up and then it goes down to a much lower point. So now you take a marble and roll it down. Maybe it'll just sort of get stuck up there in that first dip. Well, if our universe is there, we might not become a universe, but it's possible to tunnel out of that and then slide all the way down to the bottom. When you do that, you release energy. And when that happens, you birth a universe. And it turns out this process is not limited to happening once. So this can happen multiple times. And from people I've spoken with who work in this field, because it's slightly outside of my astrophysics interests, there are different kinds of these multiverses. One of them could have the same laws of physics that we have. That's what leads people to say there's another Joe Rogan, but he's the evil Joe Rogan with a goatee or whatever.
But also there's another Joe Rogan that said everything that I've said, exactly the way I've said it.
This would be the claim. You're a twin, but maybe there's a little difference or not. Correct.
An infinite number of them, right? The idea is that if the universe is that big,
and it has an infinite number of universes, there are infinite combinations of events and particles and manifestations of energy.
Infinite number of Neil deGrasse Tysons.
Possibly.
On an infinite number of these podcasts.
I wouldn't want that, because that would be,
It's fine.
I'd like different people.